Good morning, campers. We are in Breezewood, Pennsylvania, making a left turn onto Interstate 70, which seems weird, but you know, this is a unique spot on the interstate system, where Interstate 70 branches off from I-76. I-76 and I-70 run together for the Pennsylvania Turnpike for a bit. I-70 breaks off, goes through a couple of stoplights, and then runs south to the Maryland border. So this is that brief segment of I-70 between the Pennsylvania Turnpike and it becoming a freeway again, where it's got stoplights and truck stops on it. The freeway starts just over to our left. We're gonna hop over there as soon as we get a green light. Assuming we get a green light, yay.
"250 feet ahead, turn left, then straight."
Now we're on freeway again.
24 miles ahead, take left exit 1B and then merge right on US 522 South.
Excellent. Alright, so yeah, that's it's a little weird, I know. But it works for us. We managed to avoid paying any tolls over last night and today. So it worked out fine for us. Since we took, instead of going 99 to the Pennsylvania Turnpike, I did 99 to US 30. So it worked out just fine. No tolls for us. Free ride from there to Breezewood. You can't take 30 east of Breezewood. If you continue to follow 30, you encounter a no 102-inch trailers sign beyond that point. We've encountered that issue before, where we were parked at Breezewood once and had to take the turnpike up to where it intersects 522 and then 522 south to 30 to go east to Crawfordsville? No. East to a Target DC. I forget what city it's in, but we used that instead of the turnpike. Now, this is going to be kind of neat. You see, we're about to go through Maryland. And we're going to go through Maryland very, very quickly, because we're going through Maryland at its tiniest point, north to south. We're going to go into Maryland. We're going to take an exit ramp. We're going to get on another road, and then we'll be in West Virginia. Here's the Maryland welcome sign. Hi, Maryland! That was the Mason-Dixon line we just crossed, by the way. State law, no texting, no handheld cell phones, no problem. 522 south, left lane, half mile. Interstate 68 west breaks off here.
0.3 miles ahead, take left exit 1B and then merge right on US 522 South.
As soon as I see it, I will. Berkeley Springs, next left, we'll be going through that town. It's actually kind of a infamous town as far as truckers are concerned. There's our exit. Speed down, Mr. Maxwell. 35 miles per hour is the recommended ramp speed.
0.7 miles ahead, merge right on US 522 South.
All right. Also the speed limit, that's good. $25-mile-an-hour turn, no problem. No one flying up the ramp behind me. No, cool. town
US
we're going to spend
522
here.
south as West Virginia 9 splits off.
Look down and observe Maryland and enjoy. Don't pull in front of me, dude. Alright, so I think there's a speed trap up ahead or something. That guy was flashing his high beams at me. This is the Potomac River, which means we are exiting Maryland now. Huzzah! There's a turn on this bridge. Alright, we're in West Virginia now. See, I told you we'd be in Maryland for only a very tiny amount of time. Would be the town that really doesn't like truck drivers. It's a cute little town. I kind of like it. Reminds me of home.
Stay on US 522 south as West Virginia 9 splits off.
We slowed down a bunch there because that car, someone got out of that car on the right side, so I was expecting potentially the driver's side door to also fling open with little warning. I'm happy to see it. They appear to have installed red light cameras. Good way to keep trucks behaving through towns. And we're stopping. Imagine having to drive up and down that road. Got the moments where someone else is coming down the opposite direction. What do you do? What do you do? I would just buy a moped if I lived on that road, just because like there's no other vehicle that makes sense there. Get a bicycle and a moped, and you're good to go. Not that I mean, this isn't that big of a town. A bicycle and a moped would be perfect here. Hell, you probably don't even need the moped. The bicycle's probably enough to get to everywhere else. Additional parking in rear. Dollar General. Are children present? There are children present. town than I expected it to be. I thought we'd be out of it by now. Ah, it's almost like being home. Welcome to Virginia, my home state, though not the part of Virginia I'm from. This is, we're up in northern Virginia, very northern Virginia. Is that person turning right? Or are they going to pull out in front of me? I can't move left because there's a car there. Good, smart person, thank you. It's a little bit breezy, so we're getting kind of bullied by the wind here. Like that. But it's not too bad. This is the same highway we were just on in West Virginia. It's much nicer in Virginia than it was there. Though not much of a shoulder to speak of. Still, divided, multi-lane highway. Always preferred. Hey, there's a brand truck. Look at you hiding in Virginia. In a Shell station in the middle of nowhere. We're on our way down to Mount Crawfordsville. Mount Crawford? Mount Crawford. We're going down to pick up almond milk from the Shenandoah Valley. And we'll be headed west. Going to Harrisonville, Missouri. We've been to that Walmart before. It's just south of Kansas City. So I'm not entirely sure what our routing is going to be to get us there. Probably... Oh, this looks exciting. Let's slow down. We're probably going to be going down Interstate 81 and then across West Virginia on 64, but I'm not sure if we're going to be better off going... easy there, Maxwell. I'm not sure if we're going to go through St. Louis on I-70 or not, if we're going to go through Kentucky on 64 or cut north to I-70. Probably staying on 64 to St. Louis and then taking Interstate 70 from there, which is going to suck, but we're doing a delivery near Kansas City, so I can't really justify going to my preferred cross-state route of US 36. I'm really glad we're empty. I wouldn't want to do this road loaded. No through vehicles over 40 feet. That would be us. Even if the container, if the trailer was driving itself, it would be too long for that road. Speaking of the trailer driving itself, I finally saw Logan. I've had the movie since it came out, and I finally watched it the other day while we were at Pittston. And I really like the auto trucks they showed in that. That was a really nice design that I haven't seen anywhere else before. A lot of folks designing automated trucks are doing them where they look like our trucks. It looks like a Cascadia or something similar, and it hooks up to the same trailers that we've already got. The auto trucks in the film Logan, it's set in 2029, I think. They're basically just the chassis of the trailer with a set of drive tires at the front. Like, they don't have a tractor. It's just the trailer. And it's got a container sitting on top, like an intermodal container. That's brilliant. That's probably what's actually going to be the eventual style of trucks. And it even showed them platooning on the interstate. It was kind of cool. In a movie that's super grim, that was actually at like the high point of the movie. The least grim part of the movie was that moment on the highway, and what happens right after it. So, great film. Check it out if you haven't already, especially if you're a fan of the X-Men movies. It's probably the best one. Also, it has Stephen Merchant, which is just fantastic. So,
0.1 mile to 6311 South Valley Pike on the right.
saying trucks need to
Approaching
go on the other
6311
side,
South Valley Pike, US 11, on the right.
but this is where Prime said to go in, and it has a handy Danone wave. Oh, I guess there was an acquisition at some point. Pretty sure it's still White Wave. Building C, distribution and cold storage receiving. Excellent, we need distribution. And we need to slow down. There's the trailer. Let's go ahead and have our hazards on as we navigate around this place. Well, there's a... is that a Prime trailer? That's not a Prime trailer. That's a Napa trailer that was bought from Prime. Sneaky. Interesting to note that Napa buys our old trailers. I know it feels like we're going super slow, but this is the lot speed limit, so this is how fast I will go. I was just thinking, why would a milk factory have produce trailers? And then I remembered, right, almond milk. Almonds. That's how you transport almonds. It makes so much sense now. Seems busy. Big gap, so I don't mind just throwing this into a blind side real quick. I want you all to be witness to that I just nearly aced the blind side. loaded, we are scaled, we are rolling.
0.1 mile ahead, merge left on I-81 South.
I've got no plans for where we're stopping tonight yet, which seems risky.
59.5 miles ahead, take exit 191 to I-64 West.
Glad I saw him in my lane before I got close to the dotted line. Yeah, so I don't have any plans for where we're stopping. That truck looks like a Power Ranger. I don't have plans for where we're stopping yet, but we're gonna hit Interstate 64, cruise through West Virginia. We're 744 miles from my next fuel stop, so we're definitely not stopping there. We'll be in West Virginia soon enough. I'm kind of looking forward to going west because it's still summer here. It is still very much summer in Virginia. I've got my air conditioning on full blast right now. Well, semi-full blast. It'll be full blast once I'm done recording, because it doesn't sound very good if I run the AC full blast while I'm recording. Even with my microphone no longer on the camera, it still picks it up. See, this is why I'm only doing 58, is because these vehicles that are merging in front of me are also doing about 60. So, this keeps me from rear-ending anybody. Unlike that flatbedder, who if the truck and if the SUV in front of him slams on their brakes, they're going to get squished. Yoink. Half-mile warning. I think that's a little bit late. Bringing our speed down. We are going downhill, so the fact that the fact that these are here and not up the highway a bit is a little annoying. Though, I mean, we're fairly heavy and we slowed down just fine for this, so unless you've toasted your brakes entirely, that's not too bad. You can always ditch into the river, I guess. Well, I can't stop splash. The ultimate escape ramp. The water. Like, if I had to die going into an escape ramp with my truck, I'd want it to be a jump into a river, because that would just be fun. Like, at least make it a ride. Oh no. Oh no. This work zone continues into the... Oh wait, no, it ends right there. Okay, cool. Cool. I was worried that we were going to be one lane going up this mountain, as this is a really steep mountain. One of the steepest grades on the entire interstate network in the USA. Sandstone Mountain, West Virginia. 7% climb. Compared to most interstate steep grades are 6% or even 5%. Almost missed ninth there. But I caught it. I need to just have my hazards on. We're already going super slow. I'll be down in 8th gear in a second. Ooh, check out the smoke coming off his brakes. Oh, you can smell him. Yeah, he went down the mountain a little bit too, fast, I think. But he didn't have to go into the escape ramp, so, you know. Alrighty, folks, we are parked at the Morton Service Plaza on the West Virginia Turnpike. This is the one that's just kind of nestled into a canyon. It's not very large, but we managed to get a spot here, luckily, so I'm going to spend the night. Should get rolling nice and early tomorrow morning. Get the heck out of here. Knock out 500, 550 miles tomorrow, maybe 600 if I'm feeling the rush. Actually, you know what? I know exactly where I want to stop. So I might reserve a spot there. Huh. That's probably a decent idea. That'll put us within 200 miles of our delivery. Our delivery is at 2 p.m. Day after tomorrow. So we'll get a little driving done before we deliver. That's good, because this place might finish off our clock for us. It's a Walmart and one of the slower ones at that. So, yeah, I think we've got our plan. Some point tomorrow I do have to stop at a TA or a Petro and get an issue with the trailer checked out. But I don't want to spend too much time there. I want to make sure it's like right in the middle of my day, so that's not going to make it difficult for us to reach our destination on time. So we'll probably reserve the spot after that, assuming they don't murder our clock for us. So I will see you guys tomorrow. My name's Ellie O'Dare, AzraAngel17 on Twitch, Xbox Live, and Steam. Ellie O'Dare without the apostrophe on Twitter. Drop in, say hi. Twitter is the best place to get a hold of me. But of course, you can also leave comments below the videos, and I do read them all. So thank you guys so much for watching. Mr. Sinclair sends his hugs and things to all the people. He is so happy. So happy. Have a great day. Sploot.